Hello? Hello? Hi? Sup, beast? I haven't streamed in 2 days, 3 days, 2.5 days. The sleep schedule has been a little cooked. Basically what's been happening, right, is my scrims would end around now. Usually I would be done with the team like maybe like an hour from now. And then I'd be really tired. So I'd be like, I'm gonna take a nap, set an alarm, and wake up and stream. But what happens is, like, you know, I like, let's say I go to take a nap, it's like 8. I probably fall asleep by like 8:30. And I set an alarm for, like, you know, try to take like a 40-minute nap. And then I wake up and I'm like, I'm way too tired to stream. Because, you know, you gotta have energy to I can't just turn the stream on and be like, hi guys, I'm the Lays and welcome on. Yeah, you know? Like, I gotta have more energy. But we planned ahead today. We planned a little bit more ahead. I forced myself to sleep more because it's all about like getting sleep earlier, you know? So I've been waking up at like 4 or like 3 because I fall asleep at like 8 or 9. And then this morning I woke up, it was like 3 a.m. and I was like, no, I gotta force myself back to sleep. So that way, you know, I shift more of the energy. So I have more energy now and I feel good. Also, the other reason I feel really good is we got a new binder. I finally decided how the support binders are gonna look. We're gonna have 2. We just spawn in the other one. So we're gonna have 2. One binder. Oh. So this is gonna have actually, I'll talk about this one. This is a newer one. This is gonna have the pink blobs. So Clefairy, Clefable, Chansey Blissey, Jiggly Wiggly. And then after Wiggly, I think I'll do like, I won't have I'm not gonna try to master set the baby evolutions, but I'll include all the ones that I like the most. Dotbot the robot, what's up, buddy? Thanks for the tier 1.
I hope my favorite Unite streamer is doing awesome.
I'm doing great, thank you, man. So yeah, Clefairy, Chansey Wiggly, or Chansey Blissey, Jiggly Wiggly, and then like maybe just like a double page of Iggly, Clefa, and Happiny, the ones that I like the most, and then Mr. Mime. And after Mime, I'm not sure, maybe we'll include the Lotties in here when I start collecting Lotties. And then this binder will definitely have Duck, Hoopa, Eldegoss, Comfy, Alcremie, and maybe I'll take the Mews out and we'll have a separate Mew binder. Or I'll keep Mews in the front, I don't know. I don't like how my Mew page is all the way at the back, because I feel like my Mew page is one of my best looking pages. I want to be able to, like, you know, when I'm showing my binder off, it's not like you get to the back and it's like, this is a surprise, you know? Like, this is like, to me, this is one of my favorite looking things to look at. And I haven't even organized. I literally randomly just put them all in. But it just looks nice, no? I also decided the Bubble Mew will probably go in here, because I sent some cards into grade and I didn't put the Bubble Mew in. But this just looks nice, right? And I want this to be like a showcase, so I don't know, maybe we'll move it to the front. I'm not sure. But today's focus isn't this binder, it's the brand new one. Send that away. And so we don't have to waste time on stream, I have all the Clefairies already organized and I put them in brand new penny sleeves. So that way they'll look nice. So let me show you guys what I'm working with. We should probably just have it on this screen. Hold on. Da, 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 da. Do I do this? Which one is it? Which one is it? Window? One. Okay. Crop this accordingly. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. We have a little mini list going there. I've seen on the internet the Pope signed a Poplio card. Really? That's kind of cool. Let's let the ad run out. Let me say hi to YouTube chat. Will there be more Unite soon or just card collecting? I'm gonna have to reference you to the title of today's stream. What's up, depression pills? I'm gonna have to refer you to the title of today's stream. I want you to read it out and let the class know what it says. After card collecting, will there be a hot tub stream? I'm also gonna have to refer you to the title of today's stream. We will only be doing what's in the stream title. Nothing else. The ad's almost done. Once the ad finishes, I'll snooze it. That way we'll have ad free. First time watching your live. What's up, buddy? I just got here. I don't know how long you've been doing card stuff. I've been live for 15 minutes. For reference. I will be playing Unite when we're done. Which says I should order Domino's. Get some Domino's if you're feeling like it, buddy. Lately, I haven't been feeling pizza. I like pizza normally, but lately I haven't been feeling pizza. Okay. Let me turn the music down a little bit. Basically, and kill the music. Gotta get good pizza? Maybe. Okay. So, we're gonna be starting with Clefairy in this binder. And as you can see right here, to my right, this is the first Clefairy ever. This is actually not the first edition version of this, but let me show you guys something cool. For those of you that aren't into card collecting, this is a pretty big distinction for the card nerds out there. Can you tell? Actually, I'm gonna ask you guys in the chat. Can you tell the difference between these two Clefairies? You ever play one of those games where it's like, find the difference? Can you find the major difference? A little lighter. People have already said the answer. Okay, it's the shadow. So the first print, people refer to it as the shadowless print. As you can see on the border of the card art, there's no drop shadow on it. Whereas on the right, like this one, there's a shadow. That's the big difference. Also, for whatever reason, the energies have a shadow on the left and no shadow on the right. I actually never even noticed that. But yeah. So there's this version. This is the shadowless version. There's a first edition one as well. If you look, it's kind of hard to see on the image that's up on screen. But there's a first edition shadowless, and then there's the base set, and then, fun fact, right after that, there's also base set 2, which is a completely different set. But the difference between base set 2, let's see, I'm gonna flick it. Let's see if you notice the difference. Obviously, there's a set symbol base set too. But if you look on the holo, there's some swirls. This is actually a quite nice one. You don't always get a swirl guaranteed on the Cosmo foil, but we have a swirl on ours, which is quite nice. Sometimes you don't get a swirl, sometimes you just get the specs. But we have a nice swirl, yeah. I actually didn't know I had a swirl on mine. So anyways, we're gonna be organizing this binder based on release date of these Clefairies. So we're missing the first edition one, sadly. The most expensive one. I don't want to collect first edition for all the cards, but I have such a, you're gonna see, I have such a deep Clefairy collection that I think it would be fun too. Also, the other reason why I want to do the first edition is because the entire top row will be the same art that way. And I think that would just be neat. So we're missing one here. You know what? We put this in here as a placeholder. Little Clefairy sleeve that I have. We're gonna have a lot of missing ones, but for the first page I'll use placeholders. I should have enough. Okay. So after that print of Clefairy was the one from Gym Heroes, which is Erica's Clefairy. As you can see with Erica's Clefairy, I do have the first edition variant. The way you know it's first edition because it literally says first edition right there. This used to be a thing that was much more popular with cards back in the day. Not just Pokemon. I know Yu-Gi-Oh had it, maybe Magic. Magic probably had it as well. First edition usually means the first printing, the first like print batch of the card. And it's meant to be like, you know, like an early comer's advantage, basically. Put that in nicer. I think that's what it means, at least. So we have both. I think this is the only Clef first edition that I have, to be honest. The other ones that we need to track down. Okay. So that's Erica's Clefairy. And the next set was another Erica's Clefairy with this beautiful cherry blossom bed that the Clef is on. It's technically, this is where the first edition would be. You'll get them all one day? Thank you. I hope so. And then, this is one of my favorite arts of Clefairy of all time. Also one that was recently featured in Pokemon Pocket. Is Clefairy, I think this is this Expedition? What's the set name? Neogenesis is on Expedition. Expedition is the next one. But I just love the Clefairy riding the swing outside the house. I have two of these. One of them is not first edition, but we'll use a second copy of it as a placeholder for first edition. And let's use a sleeve for the other one as a placeholder because I don't have a second one of those. Cool. And then is, one second. I thought I had a, oh, here it is. Okay. We do have it. And then is the only e-reader Clefairy card, which is this, the e-reader set. You can literally see there's a barcode on it. These you used to get an attachment on the Game Boy Advance or the Game Boy, no, it was Game Boy Color, I believe. Maybe it was the Advance, I don't remember. Either way, there was an attachment where you would literally swipe the card. A lot of really cool cards from this era, but the border is very thick. So this has this normal, like common, uncommon thing, but there's also a reverse holo. A reverse holo of that, which is much more expensive. But we'll get that one day as well. All of these are pretty cheap. This is probably the most expensive one that I have, the shadowless one, and I was lucky to get this actually at a card shop in New Orleans for pretty inexpensive, because the back, if you notice, you know, it's pretty beat up, and card prices go based on their condition. But to me, as long as the front is reasonably nice, I'm happy. And then this one was gifted to me by Gamma, which is nice of him to give it to us. And then the rest we just picked up over time. That's a pretty nice looking front page. I'm happy with that. Only missing 3. 2 really expensive ones. And this one is like $5. We just have to find it. What's up, Ouija? All right, cool. Next page. So on the next page, this is where the first editions stopped really happening. And we're going from bottom to top. But this one from Fire Red Leaf Green, where I would put here, I'm missing both the common and the reverse. And then I'm missing the next 2 as well. So that would go here. We're missing the Fire Red Leaf Green one and the one from Unseen Forces. Thankfully, is this Diamond and Pearl, the next one? Yeah, the next one is Diamond and Pearl. At the card show that I went to last weekend in Toronto, I found a vendor who had both of these. They actually had both in one sleeve, and I got them for $1, like both of them. I was very happy about this. They just had like a random vintage binder, and I was like, can I take a look? Why am I struggling to put this in? I feel like the sleeve is like too big. Is this sleeve too large, guys? It won't go. We need a on the fly sleeve replacement. I'm calling sleeve too big. I didn't replace all the sleeves, the ones that looked like they were in fine shape. Why is this such a tight fit? Okay. We got it. We did it. It's a brand new binder, that's why, right? Pages aren't loosened up yet. I think I had to squeeze that in way too much. Okay. Anyways, the next set, I also have, I'm missing the normal, or missing the reverse. This is from Secret Wonders. Nice. I'm putting in a... Guys, hold on. Am I doing something wrong? Why is every page so tight? There's something wrong on this side? No. We're putting in a normal as a placeholder for the reverse because I don't have that. We're missing the one from Heart Gold Soul Silver. And then Call of Legends. We're missing one. That fit much better. So this one has a reverse. And then Plasma Storm. So reverse. We're missing the reverse for that, so we'll put this in here. That fit much nicer on that side. And then comes the fairy era of Clefairies. So this is when they introduced fairy to the TCG. You can see these are all fairy type. And then they removed fairy, so they went back. Instead of going back to being colorless, they became psychic types. But we have a bunch of the fairy era ones. So it starts off with Furious Fists, for which we have both the normal and the reverse. That goes in so smooth. I don't know what's wrong with the back of the front page, but it was a struggle. They're all such a tight fit. Next set was, oh, there's two in Furious Fists. Somehow we managed to have both, a normal and reverse. A lot of dragons from when they were colorless. Yeah, like Dragonite. Who's my widow? Not no. Red Effect with the tier 3. What's up? Welcome back.
Alligator and Roaring Moon Collection, PLS Inder
Not the Feraligators. I have a nice Roaring Moon though, okay? The Roaring Moon ritual worked, but thanks for the tier 3, bro. Welcome back. Cool. Okay, so normal reverse, normal reverse. If you can tell, the reverse has like the entire card, but the main part is hollow. And you know, this is like a star kind of reverse pattern, or like, you know, like the fairy symbol. Same thing with this one. So after that, you can see on the list here, there's Clefairies from the trainer kit. I'll make it bigger so you can see better. But the only difference between this Clef and this Clef is that this came from like a theme deck basically, and has a small little stamp on the bottom right. I feel like it's going to be way too annoying to track these down, and the art isn't any different, and the hollow pattern isn't any different. So I'm personally skipping this out of like my master list, if you will. I don't like how they would look in my binder. This funky looking Clefairy, unfortunately, I don't have from Breakpoint. So they would go here. What we do have, what I'm really excited about, is this Clefairy from Generations. So it's this one right here. A very normal looking one. There's also a reverse for this. But this is the Clefairy that they used to print some promo cards. So there was this one that was handed out in the UK, specifically only in the UK, back in like 2000, mid 2010s. I don't remember. I don't know what year. As a part of the celebrations, like 20th anniversary. I don't know what store it was handed out at, but only in the UK. And it was really easy to find this in the UK because I was there, you know. But then also, Toys R Us had a promo of this with the Toys R Us stamp on it, which we managed to pick up. I think I got this off of someone on... I'm pretty sure I got this off of someone on Facebook Marketplace. So this is probably my favorite Clefairy half art. Normal will go here. Excuse me. That's the normal. The normal reverse, Toys R Us, UK stamp. There might be one from a Happy Meal as well, now that I think about it. Hopefully not. I'm not leaving room for it. Cool. Not bad Clefairy collection so far. All right, next is evolutions. So normally this is like a reprint set, like they reprint the art. In this set, they reprint the card. So this is like basically the same art as these. But what's extra special is they reprinted it as a fairy type as opposed to normal or colorless. So it looks quite different actually. But this has a normal holo and a reverse, and it looks like I just have the reverse, sadly. So, oh well. That up there. And when the cards are like back to back, it is a little tight. With the sleeves that I have. Okay though. Okay, so I'm missing one of those here. And then next up is Clefairy from Guardians Rising. This one has a reverse. Actually, this is one of the few sets I opened up when I was younger. What I mean when I was younger, this is like 2016 maybe. Not that much younger. But I just don't have the reverse. I checked my bulk pile. And then comes an era where I don't have a lot of cards of. So the next two sets I'm missing. So we're going to leave a spot here. All of this for the normals and reverses. And skip all the way down to Hidden Fates. This is where most of my collection is missing. Because like these aren't very... This is from like an era where people weren't collecting as much. And Cosmic Eclipse. Sad Clefairy never got a tag team card. And it never got a mega. Because it didn't have a mega. But what's cool is allegedly... Oh, that sleeve got squished. Ew, 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 that looks bad. Oh. Allegedly, Clef's gonna be getting a mega. Allegedly. Okay. So after this, damn, I only have 4. This looks so bad compared to some of these. But at least it ends cleanly on this. After the fairy era, they got rid of fairy type and they went back to no fairies, but Clef didn't go back to being normal. It went to being colorless, or sorry, it went to being psychic. So we have this Clefairy. These are from Rebel Clash. I think this is now the Sword and Shield era. So this was all Sun and Moon. These were Sun and Moon mostly. And now we're going to Sword and Shield. So Rebel Clash, Vivid Voltage. I actually have 1 Vivid Voltage booster pack. 1 singular Vivid Voltage booster pack. Should open it one day. We have the normal and the reverse. Yeah, Mega Clef will be so cute. I guess it'll be Clefable, not Clefairy, right? And the next is from Brilliant Stars. I don't have the reverse of. Then comes another pretty cool one, which I need to look from Lost Origin. This Clefairy. Do a little bit of research. Let's do this together. Because I have one with a Play Pokemon stamp, but is there a Play Pokemon stamp holo as well? Oh, you should go to Card Market to look at these. I'm human. Go here, and then I look at show versions. So there's this one with the stamp. Everyone says non-holo, non-holo. Does anyone say they have the holo? No one says they have the holo. Is there a holo of this? How would I even know? Play Pokemon. Oh, here we go. Okay, so no, Clefairy doesn't have a foil in this. It's good that there's an official checklist. Okay. So, what I like so far, like everything is in pairs, right? And this one has a normal. In fact, I think we're gonna go a little bit out of order just so I can have them in a line. No one will be bothered by that, surely. That's fine. There's a normal, the reverse, the play Pokemon stamped one. And I think what we'll do is instead of starting the next card here, we'll get like a Japanese version of this or something, or find like a different version from a different language. But what we got to include is now it starts the what's it called? The Scarlet Violet era of the Psychic Clefairies, which, if you can tell, the Psychic color is a little bit different. This is also when the English cards transitioned to being officially silver border instead of yellow border. But is this, I think this is Obsidian Flames. Yeah, I opened a lot of this. This is one of the ones I didn't need to find from an outside source. I just had these because I opened an ETB of this that I got gifted, as well as like build and battle kits at side events, at different events. Have that. We'll fill this in with like a Japanese one. I'm just missing the reverse of this one, which this page is pretty complete. Quite cool. Okay. Then is Clefairy from 151, which I don't have actually. It's this Clefairy, which I have the Pokeball variant from, I think this is Japanese. This looks Japanese, yeah. Didn't know about the silver border? Yeah, so in Japan, it's always been silver border, or it has been for a very long time. But the West only recently got to it in the new, and most, it might have been like the last Sword and Shield set. I don't even think, because Crown Zenith was still the yellow borders. But I definitely know Scarlet Violet's all silver border. So technically that's what would be here. But I think I'll leave these variants for the last page. So we're just going to say we're missing the 151 normal and reverse. And then technically it would be a promo from the trading card game, but we'll put that at the end as well whenever we get it. So these two should be the one from Twilight Masquerade, which I opened a full booster box of this, guys, and I didn't get a single common of it. I checked because I have all my Twilight Masquerade bulk. I only have a reverse. And I don't feel like buying one of these. I feel like one of my friends definitely has it. I've opened so much Twilight Masquerade. I've opened Twilight Masquerade booster box and ETV, and I don't have a single common Clefairy from it. So whatever, we gotta find someone that just has this. Otherwise, it should be like a quarter or something. And then finally comes Clefairy's first ever full arts, in English at least. Sadly, I don't have the English normal EX. I have it in Korean, so we'll use that for now as a placeholder. But eventually we'll get this in Korean, or in English, not in Korean. Okay, I gotta be gentle with the next ones because they're some of my most expensive cards I own. Then is the normal full art that has Lily featured in it. Beautiful card. What is it about cards that have a card behind them in this binder being so hard? I need to like loosen it up or something. That actually helped a little. That did help. Yeah, this is literally a brand new binder, so the cards are going in for the first time. Okay. Then is the most beautiful Clefairy card that's ever been made. IMO. This. Probably one of the most expensive cards, that I have. Which, in terms of Pokemon standards, is it actually that expensive? This is like a close to $200 card. To me, that's expensive, but you know, cards range very, very high prices. Let's loosen this binder page up. Even though this one doesn't even have card behind it. Just don't want to damage it. Worth every penny? Yeah, I didn't pay 200. I should have showed you guys. Leave is getting a little squished. Don't get it. I'll show you guys. So this card, where is it? Right here on the back. If you look at the top right that I'm showing you, there's like some white spots on it. And right there on this corner as well that I'm showing real close to the camera. It's pretty hard to notice. But because of those two imperfections, the person who was selling this card was down to go from, at the time, it was a $250 card to 80 bucks. And I was like, bro, I'll probably never find it for cheaper. And we were trying to pull this card in Korean. I think I'd opened like 4 booster boxes and I just wasn't hitting it. So I was like, yeah, whatever. We'll just pick it up. And then this is the one from Lily's premium tournament collection. So this tournament collection, I don't have the deck box, but this is the tournament collection that features these sleeves. These sleeves, it comes with a deck box, comes with this card, and a bunch of other goodies. But this is the final English Clefairy that's been printed. And then we have some other goodies. So I'll just put those. This is the Master or Pokeball reverse. There's a Master Ball, there's a Chinese one. There's these cards, which are really cool. So these are made by the Topps card company. Topps is like one of the biggest sports card companies in the world. They also make non-sports stuff. In the late 90s and early 2000s, they had a contract to do Pokemon cards. And this is from that print run, which I was able to pick up. I remember getting these packs as a kid and thinking they sucked because they weren't the official one. I remember that actually. This is a game tip card that was handed out in cereal boxes in the late 1990s, only in Canada. This is a Canada exclusive Clefairy game tip card. And I don't know, I just found it on eBay for like $3, so why not? The Clefairy card. And then these are, this is the actual box from the premium tournament collection that Palace cut out and then used a corner maker to make the corners round to make little inserts that I could put in my binder. So hopefully that doesn't make the pages too tight, but I don't know. It's official Pokemon card art, so why not feature that in here as well? Mega Clef happening? Yeah, it's a leak, allegedly. Not in Unite. I mean, maybe in Unite, but yeah. Okay, so that's the Clef, or the Clefairies. Go through it. I love this first page. It looks so awesome, especially with the fillers. And there you go, so you can see it better. The Toys R Us and then the celebration stamp. This page is my weakest page by far. We're missing the normal holo, the reverse, a common reverse, and then reverse reverse. I should have picked these up. They can't be that expensive. This page, all we're missing is a reverse for this. And then technically there isn't even an English card for this, but I think we should probably pick up an alternate language one. There might be like a Asia gym promo or something. I think there might be. Just to have a full page here. And then here we're missing 151, Twilight Masquerade normal, and then this is the last card. There just isn't anyone after that. Cool. I don't think I need to leave room, because we have all of this space as well that we can move down if we have to. We can straight go into Clefable. Let me pull up the Clefable list. Okay. Cool. Let's do Clefable and then we'll play Pokemon Unite. The Clefable, like Clefairy, was printed in one of the earlier sets. Instead of base set, I think its first run was in Jungle. This set looks like it's Jungle. And in Jungle, there's first edition. Jungle has it's kind of weird. They made a normal and a holo, but then there's also the first edition normal, first edition holo, first normal holo, normal. So technically we're missing a lot, because all I have is this. But what I do have is the card printed in Japanese from different promos or the actual Japanese Jungle card. We'll use that as a placeholder. So first edition holo, we'll use this Japanese. And then it would be first edition non-holo. Then we have the normal non-holo. Unlimited, I should say, not first edition. And then I'll use this as the placeholder for the unlimited holo. You know what it could be? This is the XL version of this binder. And I feel like to make it XL, they like made the binder pages like a little thinner. That way it would fit in the same profile. These feel way tighter. I don't know if that's actually true, but I feel like it's true. And then they reprinted it again in base set 2. You can see here, my base set 2 Clefairy had a swirl. No swirl on this, just a normal Cosmo holo. A swirl would make it more expensive. So we don't have that. Oh well. I want to see what it's like putting this in without a sleeve. It's tight even without a sleeve. We want a sleeve to protect the card. Yeah, it's so tight. It's just gotta be because it's a new binder. And once we loosen it up, see it goes in still quite tight. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not happy with this binder. I think it's, now that I think about it, I think it's because it's the XL. Like these pages are so tight. Compared to my other one, it's not nearly this tight. I only got the XL because I was like, might as well. There we go. Just gotta force it in a little bit. Okay, so there's base set 2. Technically, there's supposed to be... there isn't another one of this. So yeah, I guess it'll kind of ruin the rhythm here, but oh well. Actually, the rhythm will be maintained because I have the Japan exclusive Whitney's Clefairy. This came from the Versus set, which was like meant to pair along the e-reader set. But they only ever released this set in Japan for whatever reason. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't even know this existed until quite recently. So we'll put that there just so that the continuity stays. These are so tight, man. It's got to be new binder, but also the fact that it's an XL binder. I think that they made compromises on the space so that it would fit in a similar profile. When I force it in, the sleeve gets like air in it. I have to like de-air it. There you go. Okay. And then there's supposed to be Erica's Clefable and the First Ed, but I don't have it in English. I only have it in Japanese. Even though it's a beautiful card in Japanese. Supposed to go with the other Erica's Clefairy that is on the Cherry Blossom. But this is the holo. So we'll put the Japanese as a placeholder if I ever get the English one. Then Clefable has 4 cards from the e-reader set. It has a normal reverse, a holo, and then the holo reverse. And they just get progressively more and more expensive. Pokemon Company was on one when they designed this set. The same set has 4 variations of the same card. I happen to own one of them. So, yeah. So that would go here. Then it leads us to the first level Clefable EX card from Fire Red and Leaf Green, which we don't have, unfortunately. And then it would be Unseen Forces. So we'll just skip the entire top row. Then Diamond and Pearl, which we do have the normal and reverse of. These ones, which are supposed to be, so the evolution line for this. I like how the art is like they're doing like the same pose basically. That's the diamond and pearl art. Somehow we have all the diamond and pearl cards. So we said we would start that here. Some of these pages fit just fine. Not every page is giga tight. Next, I know we're missing a bunch here. Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Boom boom. Fall of Legends, which I don't know if Call of Legends has like a common or not. But I have the holo. We'll leave a space in case there is. And if there's not, we can fill it with something else. And then is Plasma Storm, which we only have the reverse of, not the normal. Actually, I picked this up at the same card show that I got these from. And I remember asking the vendor, like, hey, do you have the normal of this or just the reverse? And they looked through like 3 binders and couldn't find it. Oh well. Okay, then we start the fairy era of the Clefables, which have the normal and the reverse of. Another tight fit. So I feel like all the pages on this side are tight and then the ones on this side are loose. It doesn't have to do anything with if there's an actual card, because there's no card on this side. But I just feel like the binder, the way that it's set up, the back side is like has less room. Like this is like tight to go in. It's actually not even that bad. This side is a lot easier. Okay. Let's forget Fairy's newish, right? Breakpoint is the next one. So we're missing quite a few here. Technically, there's this Clefable gets printed quite a bit. I'm gonna check. We have the list that Meta made for us. See if I'm missing something. The Call of Legends did have a reverse. That's good. Generations did a... It essentially reprinted this card right here with no difference other than the set symbol from that I can tell. But I'll include it. Why not? Even though chronologically it's not the one right after, just because close enough and the art is so similar. I'll put this here, and then this should have a reverse as well. But after the Furious Fist, Breakpoint is the next one, which I only have a normal of, no reverse. I feel like I have to like attack the sleeve to get this card in, even though it shouldn't be this hard. Maybe they have a guy who loosens up the binder. You know, like they manufacture the binder, then there's a binder loosen upper, and that guy didn't loosen up my binder enough for me. This can't be right. It just won't go in. I've destroyed the sleeve. We need a sleeve repair. Without a sleeve, it goes in just fine. Like, not even. What? No one will know. That card isn't this sleeve. Okay. So Breakpoint, then comes Guardians Rising. Again, this is the one that I opened up an entire booster box of. And I just didn't find the reverse. You'll know. Don't tell anyone. I don't have the reverse. I lied. I do have the reverse. I actually just remembered right now why I opened an entire booster box of this. I got like my first like proper job where I was making like a good amount of money. And I got my first paycheck and I went to my local card shop and I was like, I want to open Pokemon cards. I bought myself an entire booster box of this and I ripped it. I came home and I just raw dog ripped it. And I was kind of playing the TCG a little bit then too, like I just gotten into it. So it was fun opening it. I think maybe this set had a Tapu Lele in it. We have to go sleeveless for this. Some of these like non-expensive cards, I think I'm better off just going sleeveless. Because they actually won't fit. And you can't tell. Right, like I'm gonna take the sleeves out. It's too tight of a fit. As long as it's uniform, it's fine. These cards are super cheap, so fine, I guess. Okay. So Guardians Rising, then it's Unbroken Bonds, Hidden Fates. I'm missing all of these. And then it goes to Rebel Clash. Because I'm missing a lot of Clefairies actually here. So Rebel Clash, Vivid Voltage, Brilliant Stars. We have. On this side, it fits fine with the sleeve. Brilliant Stars. Missing the reverse. Lost Origin. Obsidian Flames. Clefable EX. Cool. Sadly, Clefable EX didn't get a full art or any alt art, so it's just this. And then it's the 151 Scarlet Violet. Wait, which one is this? I do have one. Was this afterwards? Oh, this is from Twilight Masquerade, that's why, okay. But I don't have any of the 151 cards. I guess I have the Japanese Pokeball. I'll put that there. And then Twilight Masquerade, normal. Clefairy's kind of, or Clefable's kind of weird because sometimes they just make Clefairy, right? As the EX. But we'll leave this page blank. Binder. If we can unsleeve them and put it in, we just do that. Okay. So this entire page is blank, but I'm confident they'll release more Clefairy cards or Clefable cards. And we also do have the tops ones for these as well. 2 tops ones. I have 2, so what we can do is we can put one reverse. We can look at the back side of it because There's information on the back too. Okay, cool. That's my Clefairy Clefable collection. I'm glad the first page looks nice, because that's what's most important about a binder, right? You open it up and it has to hook you in like a song. We're missing first edition Shadowless. I should make an effort to at least complete this page. First edition Shadowless. First edition Erica's Clefairy. Reverse, I think this is Expedition. Okay, we'll do that. And then, yeah, we're missing a lot on this side. Cool. I'm happy with that, though. Play some Pokemon Unite. Restart my game. Love Pokemon Unite and keeping the pressure on. So true. And the game loads so fast now, actually. Who's my Widow Not Cup? Nope. Jurgay with the tier 3.
Can we start with SmackDown Ice Hammer Tank?
Can we start with SmackDown Ice Hammer Tank? Do I have to? Thank you for the tier 3. Welcome back. Sub Wizard of Oz as well. Do I have to? No. Okay. It's just, it's so bad. It's like unfun bad. I will play something that you want me to play though. Any cool new cards for the binder? You just missed it. I just set up my Clefairy cards in my new binder. A brand new binder that I just got today, and I feel like the binder is like it's like malfunctioning or something. It's too tight. But yeah. Next time I'm organizing it, I'll go through the Clefairies that we just did. And we're gonna... I already have Chansey and Blissey organized in the other one, but we're just gonna transfer it over. This binder will have the pink blobs in it. All pink blobs. More binder foreplay. Yeah, I gotta open it up a little. Binder streams chill way to log off from work. That's what I'm saying. Oh, my camera's on. Yeah, the first page of the binder is super nice. I would show it again, but I just put the tripod away. Yo, first ban Clef. That's gotta be targeted, right? Let them play Alchemy if they want it. Oh, the other team has it. First pick, this is why. the virus. Really annoying for Alcremie to deal with poke damage. Better first pick Razor Leaf. I could go Razor Leaf. Yeah, I won't go Razor Leaf. I'll freaking go Razor Leaf. Frick it. It's actually so bad into Intel though. We'll survive though. Why not? Because the good thing about Razor Leaf is that you can, like, you know, lifesteal back up. But Intel can just kind of kill you. You know, if you take any amount of damage and then you get shot, you'll just die. It's fine. My team will protect me. They won't protect me, guys. They'll protect me, right? We gotta play creepy music. Team will leave me to lane alone. Well, I'm jungling, so I'd hope so. Music is scary. Because most days I would be asleep by now. And by most days, I mean last 2 days. I've been sleeping around this time. I'm feeling my body being like, yo, isn't this like, shouldn't you be laying down, watching a YouTube video, getting ready to sleep? I feel good. Oh, we have the headband. Yeah, we're chilling. Wish you were going to sleep? I don't. Even though when I fall asleep, it feels good. The idea of sleeping to me is frustrating. Also, this music is not hitting. I searched creepy video game music, and it was just those were just sounds. Backs dropped. Tried to keep them up too. Pikmin music? I don't know why it's not on this playlist. The bot lane died already. Yeah, but they got a kill. Hate that my guy didn't walk into the bush for me, but it's fine. I wasn't gonna burn my eject. I'm going for my swarm, just run right back in my jungle. Can't do anything up here. As long as we're not getting invaded, it's fine. Nice. How is this intel just on our side? Because he killed the... No scope didn't shot me. Okay, this game's gonna be not good. Defend our goal zone. Okay. Flip up. Yeah, it's not much I can do to the intel because he just does too much damage to me for free. We do have both Rapidash and Buzz who should be able to get on him, but I think our Buzz is leech life, right? I'm gonna flip it. We'll life steal through the pain. Oh my god, the Slowbro Unite. How broken is Razor Leaf Desi though? The right shoe's top. None of my frontliners are. I have 3 people that are my frontliners. If they're not at the fight, I can't go. My Buzz, my Rapidash, and my Slowbro. And Candle's basically not a Pokemon this game. Even if I eject, I think I'm just dead. Oh, my Buzz is level 10. Big kill for him. I just want to fight. Any goers? Hello? Guys, how do you walk past the Raichu? Probably 14, I guess. She was disgusting, bro. I'm just waiting for any of my characters to press an ability on him. He'll instantly die. If they don't flip it, we should be fine. They can't really flip it. Garchomp's here and Gengar died. Did we slow ult already? I feel like we did. Half. They both have ults. That's it. I probably had better odds with Razor Leaf. Shields. My Rapidash really tried to walk to their home pad, man. Well, pretty sure we're behind, so. No, we're ahead by 7 points. Okay. Big win. We won. It doesn't feel like we won. But we won. It feels like we lost. Yeah. It's not feeling good inside. That felt like a loss. Probably because you had a Desi on your team, not gonna lie. I think I'm the only reason we won, bro. We broke both their shields. Also, I was the only one on our team that had any XP. If you had a boner, then saw a dev of the Pokemon Unite variety, what would occur? I'd probably log onto my Twitch account and ban your latest Smurf. But nothing would happen. Nothing would happen. A part of maturing is realizing that just because you have a boner doesn't mean you have to do something, you know? The implication of the question you're asking is despicable. I don't find it very appropriate for my stream. Okay? So I'm gonna ask you to stop, John Maloria. So I'm gonna run an ad, so goodbye. This is not funny. I'm being serious. I'm playing the horse. What kind of question was that? He's usually on YouTube, to be honest. Oh, also, you guys didn't see my Comfy collection because we haven't done a full Comfy organizing stream, but I did get the staff Comfy promo card. Or I don't have it, but I ordered it online. I got it for a very, 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 very good price. Like, very good. The only caveat is that it's not in English, but it's Comfy and it's staffed, okay? It's a Comfy pre-release staff promo from Lost Origin in Italian. But hey, I got it for $10 US. So can you even complain? That's like, you know, you just skip a meal and I got it. Any news on the Gudra bikini skin? It's summer? True. Can't believe someone on my team's gonna play Razor Leaf Desi. Disgusting. Blast has the apple. He does have the apple. I just got my master rank. When will my games and selecting look like this and have bans and stuff? You need to load into a game where everyone else on your team is also master ranked and has enough licenses. So if you or someone in your game has less than 14 licenses, you won't get the ban phase. You won't get draft is what we call it. Or if someone happens to be under 1200, I guess. But that's much rare. What can Unite do you make players feel like their decisions matter in game? What can Unite do to make players feel like their decisions matter in game? Nothing. They do matter. If you think your decisions don't matter, you're not thinking freely. You gotta wake up. Matter more? I don't know. I just missed confusion on farm, so it's this is one of those questions that's like I don't know, you just have to understand that people just suck and you just have to play better, and that's all you can do. There's nothing else they can really do. They need to make the players better. It's the only real answer. I actually think you suck. Oh, I mean, if I suck, imagine how bad it is for you. Milkman Dan, what's up, bro? Thanks for the resub. We spent time doing this on the left, so can't stack off of it. No. I got pushed out of my gleam. I just waited to smart strike him. How dare you use preload background? Why not? Yes. I can get fully stocked now. Dead. The third item, I'm playing Wise Glasses. I'm trying to be as strong as I can in the late game, but I think Spoon's probably just as good. I actually think Shell Bell might be better. Hard to say. Our comp this game is kind of horrendous, right? The game is like kind of going okay because I'm playing a super OP Pokemon. But we just have 3 of the same character and none of them are doing anything. And choice? No, you don't. If you're gonna play a damage item, it should be like a raw stat item. Because your auto attacks do a lot of damage on this Pokemon, and choice doesn't do anything for your autos. Like, the stat items are just more efficient. They also make your shield tankier on your passive. So it's just, you don't get as much value with choice. Even the Espeon's a higher level than me at this point now, man. Jumping score some goals is good, guys. I think we just mute you off. It was stuck. Which Digimon would you main in a Digimon MOBA? I don't... The one that looks like Charmander, I guess. It's the only one I remember. Not gonna have half guys. They make it 10v10. Could you join as the 8th player? We already have 5 lined up, sorry. You could be the sub. You could be the 11th man on the team, though. She got a lot of stat off of that, right? I got my final scoring stack and I got 4 charges. But, okay. I almost have Unite. Our Glaceon tried to back up. Our Glaceon named Glaceon tried to back up. Yeah, that's thrown off. Oh, I wish my team didn't flip it, man. We killed the Venusaur. I put the Cinder to 1. The only way they can actually win this fight from the end here is if my team flips it, right? I mean, I guess I shouldn't chase the Cinder. The thing is, if my team's flipping and the Cinder just walks up and ults it, they should be able to just fight them with their ults. Like, like, this can't be allowed, right? 11k, 13k on characters that only do damage. Like, it has to be reportable, right? This guy's name is Glaceon. Hey, oh, his name is Glaceon. Imagine this is just Woogie. Okay. Actually makes me feel like it might be. I wouldn't know how to even check. What's up, Beast? Bonsoir. Oh. Hi, watermelon only. What the freak did you say? Bonsoir means like good evening. Good evening, good night in French. You know, bonjour is hello. It literally, the word is a compound word that translates to good day. You know, bon is good, jour is day, bonjour, good day, like good day. And then there's bonsoir, which is like, you know, good night or good evening. It's good evening, I think, right? Because good night would be bonne nuit. Fun fact, the French word for candy is bonbon, which literally just means good goods, you know? Oh, let me get some bonbons, some good goods. Bon après-midi, that's like good afternoon, right? Hi, just hit veteran 4. Good job, James underscore 23123232233. You have 49-ish% this season because you play almost only supports, and luck the teams with this season was rough. I'm sorry. Bompini? No, that's not one. That's not one, guys. Raving escargot. That's a sentence that's literally never been said unironically before. Like, that's a sentence that's never been said unironically before. You know what I mean? No one's ever in their right mind been like, oh yeah, craving some butter snails. Like, people can eat it. People can find it, you know, appetizing. But no one ever craves freaking escargot. That's, you're lying. You know the amplitude of microwave radiation are too tall to escape from the microwave door holes? I didn't know that. You like escargot? Okay, I'll concede someone could like escargot, okay? But, however, is it possible to crave it? I say no. I want to play a game of shoot. I want to shoot. What I want to do is when this Alcremie ults, I want to ult it. That's actually all I want to do. What I'm in the mood to do. I want to shoot the Alcremie. I'm pregnant, so you're craving it now? Well, fun fact. When you're pregnant and you crave food, it's not you craving it. It's the baby craving it. So, different. How long have I been pregnant? About 350. You main Sarah Ledge? Congratulations. Does anyone know how Mimikyu ult interacts with the cake? It stops the cake from caking. Baby can crave escargot, yes. I main being with his mother. No, you don't. Don't say that. Guys, I'm gonna run an ad real quick. Every time John Meloria types, it reminds me to run an ad. If John Meloria, if you could say something stupid every time, like I'm in the draft or something, you would actually save the stream from not having ads during gameplay. Because I see your name and you're unsubscribed looking at, and I'm like, I should run an ad so this guy isn't here for a little bit. It's actually genius marketing. You learn so much by just being here. I know. The wide variety of knowledge you can gain. I could teach you accounting. I could teach you Pokemon Unite. I could teach you physics, science, math, geology, geography, world politics, world religion. Not that one, no. It's July. What sign costs tan? Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? Esports lore? Yeah, I got esports lore for days. Metagross name? Indeed.com. That guy's saying to get a job. Are these guys duoed or something? No, they're not. Hola. Hoopa not using any of their spells to try to last hit. Bottom right on their side, on before. think the Mill Street just tried to solo it. Happy to just do the stuff on our side, though. We're not going to be 7 for mid Bs, obviously. I guess I'll go. Nothing to do. Pretty much can't go on their side. Hopefully we hit 7 off the Bs at least. I'm gonna go down so I can secure the objective. This could have gone with the Hooper portal. There's sweet berries. Not that time though. Oh, my socks too, man. Charge. I'm not even doing top. Yeah, that's so sad. It made the dome because it scanned the Greninja clones. Yo, Dreamy. We'll sing that song for you. I don't know what it is, but after this game I'll do it, yeah. You guys love doing it in the middle of the game though, don't you? Cool, that's cool. We do. I get down. Didn't die off that? I'm out of arrows. I'll let it build up a little. Oh, Cremmy ult coming at any point. I want to shoot it. I picked this mon to shoot the Alcremie ult. I'm gonna sing during the game. I can't. I'm not that talented. I shot it. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to break it by just shooting it. Oh, I thought the Metagross was just dead. Take this back. grief. Actually, to stop this cap. At this point, I just want the farm. I think if you're jungling, you should probably muscle. If you're laning, the attack weight is good. If you're jungle, you're more likely to be at a higher average level, and your jungle clear will be faster anyways. And if you're laning, you know, you have an opportunity to stock. I got shot. I got shot. I got shot. Yeah, best. What up, Joey? What items do I recommend for Mega Horn Phalanx? I think I landed on really liking Muscle Razor for that build. There's different ways to play it though. That guy got shot. Thing about attack weight Desi in the jungle is that it's obviously good. But it's like opportunistic. We gotta sing the song, right? Ironhead is cool but forgotten. Beat up Ironhead? I don't think it's forgotten. It's just maybe in this stream. Okay. What is this? All right, Dreamy. Thanks for collecting 100,000 eggs. You want me to sing a Billie Eilish song? I don't know if I know this. L'amour de ma vie. This means the love of my life. Oh. Oh. Rest of your life. Felt sorry for when I looked in your eyes, but I need to confess, I told you a lie. I don't think I've ever heard this song. Said you the love of my life, the love of my life. Did I break your heart? Did I waste your time? When does the song start? Tried to be there for you. Then you tried to break mine. It isn't asking for a lot for an apology, for making me feel like it killed you if I tried to leave. You said I'd never fall in love again because of me. Then you moved on immediately. Bum bum bum. I wish you the best for the rest of your life. Felt sorry for you when I looked in your eyes, but I need to confess, I told you a lie when I said you weren't the love of my life, the love of my life. The love of my life. You found her. Now go fall in love just like we were, if I ever was. It's not my fault, I did what I could. You made it so hard, like I knew you would. Thought I was depressed, losing my mind. Stomach upset almost all of the time. After I left, it was obvious why. Because for you, I was the love of your life, but you were not mine. And asking for a lot for an apology, for making me feel like it'd kill you if I tried to leave. You said you'd never fall in love again because of me. Then you moved on. 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 Oh, change it up. Remix. Remix. To keep it like something you found, so you didn't need it. Seen it, the way it went down, wouldn't believe it. Wanna what I told her, with her hand on my shoulder. So mediocre, and we're so glad it's over now. It's over now. It's over now. It's over now. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over now. Camera caught on camera. The girl's on camera. Your girl's a fan of Miss Me. Say you miss me. It's such a pity. We're both so pretty. I felt like 3 songs in a row. Be honest, if a perfect time to run an ad. If a Pokemon Unite dev broke into your house and tried to nerf your real life movement speed, but you were mid-dump, pants around ankles, and only had 1 Joy-Con, do you fight or do you let nature take its course? I would only fight, and fight isn't the right word here. I would act in a moment of self-defense if I was under attack. Now it's time to run an ad. Good reminder. Great singing, thank you. You can't groundhog it. You gotta let it out fast, then you fight. I'm glad you're thinking about this. You're legit crying and shaking right now after that. I mean, why wouldn't you be? That was a beautiful rendition of Billie Eilish, L'amour de ma vie. Even though she never says L'amour de ma vie. French Ender is back. I don't know how to speak French. I've never done that before. Yeah. Like being here comes the icy wind. Here comes the IRS. Salty Steve incoming. You think he's salty? Guys, the Japanese Pokemon Unite Winter Tournament Discord just got hacked. Like the official Pokemon Unite Discord. How? How does one of the admins click on this? It got like a... It got hacked bad. That's actually so sad. Like the official Pokemon Unite Discord in Japan got hacked. And it just added at everyone some NSFW stuff. All you have to do is not click join and you'll be fine. Guys, I just got hacked. Yep. Good thing it's not winter time. True. But I want NSFW content. Yeah, but forcing it on others is not good, okay? Don't throw or else Steve is going to invite you to a lobby and call you bad words. I kind of want that. What if it was their brother? Guys, I'm an only child, but my internet history would say that I have a lot of brothers and cousins. You're walking up to the fridge, you open it, it's empty except for a Timmy employee curled up naked in the crisper drawer chewing on a crayon. He throws a smoke bomb and disappears. Your switch bursts into flames. The FBI arrives. Who do you blame? I tell them the honest truth as to what happened. What would you do? Weird in the extreme? Is it really that weird? You gotta just think about it. It's just some guy. He's just some guy that's bored. Hate playing Icy Wind into Gren. Okay. We early ganked the carp lane. Good. No! They forfeited it. No, man. Me and Salty Steve were gonna get that dub. It was a let's get this dub moment. Enemy must have had an AFK. Joey. No shit. How else would it? What else would happen? How else would the game end after 1 minute? What do you mean they must have had an AFK? I mean, you're right. They must have had an AFK. They did. They did have an AFK. Who do you want to win Love Island? I'm rooting for Brian and Amaya Papaya. Yo, we gotta go Amaya Papaya and Brian. That's an amazing name. Imagine being named Amaya Papaya. I mean, Brian's gotta have a rhyming name too then, to be honest. What fruit rhymes with Brian? Orange? Orange Brian and Amaya Papaya. Yeah. Banana? Banana Brian and Amaya Papaya? Trying to think Yunaka is a sniper. Oh. Haya Papaya. What the? Is that Amaya Papaya? Haya Papaya? I'll go Glaceon again if it looks good. Didn't even look good last game, but I wanted it. Is a gremlin, don't be mad at him. I'm not mad, all right? My teammates do this sometimes too, where they say things that don't make sense. Like, you know, it's like the game ends after 40 seconds. It's like, oh, maybe the other team had an AFK. Like, maybe. They definitely did. Joey didn't do nothing. I don't want to play Icy Wind. I hate it in Trigger Ninja. My things just go everywhere. It's annoying. Don't like my things going everywhere. Was he wrong though? No. No. I'm playing Sylveon. No. Defender needed. Guys, it's the glitched out Machamp again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Pocket Sylveon. Sylveon EX, it's different. I don't like this meta that much. This pocket meta. I liked the meta before Shiinotic. Not that Shiinotic was that big. I just didn't like before the like the first set that I played, basically. Yeah, like I didn't like the last, like ever since the Sol Galeo deck became meta, I didn't like it. I played it mostly because I have like my deck was like fully decked out. But yeah, the set that I played, Gren, I liked that the most. I guess the problem with that set was that Oricorio was really cringe. Oh, for some reason I thought I was Glaceon again. But like I played Oricorio, so it didn't really bother me. So promo next month. Cool. I don't know, I just don't like it. Okay, you know, my problem isn't like, it's like, I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like it when it's like super fast because I feel like I have less control on the matter. How did my guy die in the carp lane with no jungler intervention? This is so sad. But that guy lives. Yeah, that's what it is. When it's like really fast, it feels like way worse to brick, right? It's like the speedster meta. A nice play to do SL. Is just gank the side lane instead of going to mid Bs. Like, you don't really contest mid Bs very well anyways. They have Inteleon and Blastoise, right? So it's not that bad. Oh, the red buff. I still got stole it. String Greninja is actually kind of annoying, not gonna lie. I can't see him. Like annoying for my build. Nice Machamp ult. Look at that, my team actually came and pressed their moves. Quite good. For sure, Mystical Fire Sylveon's strong suit is playing into special attackers. But the other thing that makes it good is that it's like very bulky, right? And then sustain. I mostly just picked it because I saw they had Inteleon and I felt like running around on the Intel's head. It's also very strong into Blastoise. Like really good in the Blastoise, right? Lowers Blastoise's damage, but also lowers the shield Blast gets from his ult by quite a good amount. If he ever surfs in, we just kill him. And they're wasting their unites. I like it. Bees are up. Take too long to farm it though. Toxic. And do the bees on their side here. Someone on their pad. He was dead. We'll get the bot objective. Pretty much anything we get is good. I actually think I would prefer Regirock the most. It'd probably be like Regirock, Regice, Registeel in terms of what I want for myself. Nice, it's rock. I already have like a decent amount of sustain. So just the raw tankiness is the most efficient, I think. Also makes me much bulkier into the Gren. Ice would have been good for our whole team. We don't have a healer and they have an Inteleon. They popped all their ults. And it didn't hit me. We still have whole res. Done it with an auto attack, man. Oh. Too bad I do like no damage to it. If he reses me, I can break a shield. I don't know why you waited so long to do it. Oh. Once the Greninja surfed away, like, this is what my team didn't understand, was it was fine to zone the Greninja off for Ray, but he already surfed, right? Once he surfed, it's like, how is he gonna steal it? Both our Machamp and Serena just fully gave up the damage on Ray. I mean, we lost it to an Inteleon auto attack, so just Pokemon Unite sometimes. Yeah, I don't know what our Ho was waiting for. If he had insta-res the Guardy as well. No, Ray. No, Ray. No Ray. No Ray, no way. I want to play a game of ICU and Glace. A Maya Papaya would have got Ray. True. Okay, actually, there's something I wanted to talk about earlier. I forgot. So those of you that don't know, next season is going to be like a league-based format where instead of every month there just being a tournament that you have to constantly qualify for, there'll be a certain number of teams. I'm assuming 8, but we don't know. We don't have the full details yet. That'll be in a league. And those teams will be like either invited or they'll have to qualify into the league, and they'll just be playing regular matches versus other teams in the league. And it's cool. It's a very exciting format, but I have issues and I have feedback with it, right? But I don't know, like it's cooked. I've tried reaching out to the admins. They just, yeah, it's like a sports league. The admins ghost me, right? And I want to cry about it on Twitter, but I'm scared to cry about it on Twitter because I'm talking to, allegedly, I'm talking to like organizations that would sponsor my team next season. And I don't want them to get a bad impression of the league by seeing me complain about it on Twitter. So I feel like I'm stuck. It's something that's stressing me out. I don't know what to do. But for sure, what the admins are doing is stupid. I know it is. So I don't know. It's just, we're stuck. 8's too little? I think 8's too many, bro. I think 8 is too many. Are there 8 good teams in North America? Are there that you would say like should be on, like should be representing the competitive game? I don't think so. You have to have 8 because I like anything less than 8 and it wouldn't work. But I think 8 is already enough, like too many. No random teams can join. I don't know how the open format will be, but the way it works is unlike sports. Well, I guess it's like soccer, like football, where there's relegation tournaments. I'm assuming this is how it'll work. This is how it worked in HOTS, where the bottom 2 teams of the league will have to play against teams from the open division to keep their spot in the league. In a relegation, I think they used a different word in HOTS, but that's how it worked. But yeah, my actual problem, right, without just saying like without just bashing the admins, is are they like so far we've seen that previous org owners are being invited to participate in the league next season, right? IX David is one that, you know, confirmed it. And David's a cool guy. I don't have a problem with David. You know, I think he was very good for Pokemon Unite when he was involved in the game. And it's exciting to have someone like him return. But when an organization gets an invite, does it mean that that org owner can just choose all the players he wants to play in the league? Right? Like David got an invite. He showed the screenshot of the invite that he got. Does it mean now that he just gets to pick 5 players and that's the team? Right? I was an org owner in season 1. You could say I was an org owner because I literally sponsored a team, but also like, you know, not to like toot my own horn, but I feel like our team was not only one of the most popular teams in NA, but one of the most popular teams in the world for Pokemon Unite. Should we not get an invite in the same way? But okay, right, whatever. They don't want to give it to us. I don't care. Are they vetting the orgs that they're giving invites to? I mean, I don't care if I'm leaking or something. Nouns got an invite for next season. The admins have no idea how Nouns has treated us. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. What if we just didn't get paid? Who was an IX? The players were Rin, Retsu, Nudo. I'm forgetting someone. Pikadeff. And it was supposed to be Bulby, but there were issues. But do you understand like the dilemma that I'm having? Like, they're inviting organizations to participate in the league, but shouldn't they be inviting the players themselves? Right? Shouldn't they be just being like, oh, this was a top 8 team last season, you guys are invited to the league? Not, hey, you sponsored a team in season 1, go make a team. Like, is it just David sponsored a team year 1, now he gets to pick 5 of his friends and they can make a team? That, like, I'm not saying he would do that, but that seems like a bad system. They'd have to, yeah, but who gets to decide these players? It's cooked. On a franchise league where people can buy their spots? True, but in a way, I feel like that might be better. At least they would have like a stake in it, you know? At least at that point, there would be like some meat on the bones. Right now, it just seems like the teams that got invited, like maybe the admins will be like, okay, the org gets the spot, but the admins have to approve the team that they make, right? They could do that, but like, I feel like that's too much agency to the admins now. Also, they haven't vetted these. I know they haven't vetted the orgs. They don't know how the orgs treat the players. You guys know last season, Nemesis, they got sponsored towards the end by a company called Fluffy. And by a company, I mean, it was this one guy who said he would sponsor them. and then he just didn't pay people. Thankfully, some other guy stepped in and paid on his behalf. I don't know if the actual Unite players ended up getting paid, but he just wanted to start like a pseudo clothing company. He just didn't pay the people. He just lied about paying them. Like, are they... Maybe they invited that guy. Chun would get an invite for Noun, Zug, for OJ, and you for TTV. They already reached out to people. Neither me, Toon, and Zug, none of us were contacted. They sent Blaine an invite for Nouns, and no one else. The only people that I know got invited are Blaine and IX David. I'm assuming Komai probably got it, and Gen 5 probably got one. But yeah, I don't know. It's just cooked. And the thing is like normally, right, I would give my feedback through to the admins directly and like talk to them about it, but they refuse to talk to me. And then I can't, like, if you know, when the admins don't talk to you, you go to social media, like on Twitter. But I don't want to go on. I don't want to complain on Twitter. Because, like, I don't want the people that I'm talking to for next season be like, why would we join Pokemon Unite? Like, this looks cooked. Gamma was good. I'll say it right now. Gamma hasn't responded to my last 10 DMs. But he comes into the chat and requests me to sing like 300,000 eggs worth of songs. But what is it, Gamma? Ping my questions to him. I know, right? I don't know. I genuinely feel like I'm stuck. Fun icy wind game. My concern isn't if I'll be if I'll have a spot in the league next season. I'm sure it would be like, I'm sure all the teams that are on like teams that won this season, they'll figure out a way to put them in the league. And if all the other good teams are invited to the league, I'm sure we'll just qualify to the nationals. That's my concern. Isn't for me. I'm not worried about myself. I know we'll be fine. Like, I know I'll be okay, right? My concern is about the league itself and how there's no integrity to it, right? I'll be okay. I'm worried about other people. I don't like that they just invite. I don't like the way that it's set up. It seems like it just seems like abusable. Who's the league commissioner? It's actually Gamma. Where are you, Gamma? Are you here? He's the head of esports. He's a head tournament director. It's his role. It's Gamma and Miss Mystic, I think. I don't know. And Spraggles owns everything, so you gotta put Spraggles in there. I don't know. You know, like when you feel helpless, that's how I feel. I feel helpless. We put Spraggles in there, then you and Chris are, it's different, okay? We're not, me and Chris aren't community ambassador program members. All right, we're not a part of the community ambassador program. What if you're asleep and a Unite dev kicks in your door with a double barrel shotgun, shoots your alarm clock, then kisses you on the forehead? All right. Too far, John Maloria. I'm gonna time you out for exactly 10 minutes. That way you can remind me to run an ad at the end of next game. Too far though. Was that a YouTube chatter? It was a Twitch chatter, but he got banned. Turned his ass into an alarm clock. It's good, it's good. He's on top of it too. I don't know, I just feel helpless, guys. I feel helpless. You like bros what if Pokemon Unite scenarios? His last one was it crossed the line, you know? Man's gotta have a code and it crossed the code. You feel helpless every day of your life. Now see, that might be too much. Go and jungle Machamp. If I can find him. Found him. You know what I don't like about Machamp is I feel like his cry should just be like a man talking. Like this is not what a Machamp sounds like, right? But what is that? His cry should just be like, "Hey dudes, what's up?" Not. It should be, "What's up?" Oh yeah. He's just a guy. Machamp is just a guy. Machamp's just a guy with 2 extra arms. Like, look at Machamp. Imagine him without the 2 extra arms. He's just a guy. He's just an uncle. I'll help visualize it for you guys. Look. Get rid of 1 arm. Like, that's just a guy. Is he not just a guy? A guy with a beak? No, it's just lip filler. It's just lip filler. It's an uncle. It's just a guy. He had botched. Yeah, I mean, he's just a Florida man. Like, Machamp is just a Florida man. He's got some balding going on, you know? He's got a triple mohawk. A tri-hawk, if you will. Is Machoke just a guy? Machop is a little kid. Machoke is a teenager, and then Machamp's just a guy. Regional evolution, Florida, man. Exactly. His regional evolution should just be like he could be from anywhere, bro. He could be a guy from Florida. He could be a guy from down under. Sumo wrestler. Oh, I thought I was Jungle Machamp. I'm not Jungle Machamp. All right. Oh, I'm dead. I wanted to jungle Machamp, man. I just grabbed the horse. Machamp's the guy who just grabs the horse, you know? And need to have a loot. I need to have a loot. All right. I don't know how my jungler's dead, man. Gonna be dead again. Machoke is the most guy of three guys. Yeah, but like, you know, Machamp's also just a guy. Just realized we're no XP share. Umbreon. I can't fight this. Run away. not even playing Smart Strike. I mean, I would just be dead sooner if he was. I have 4 stocks. I'm just gonna farm my ult now, I guess. Yo, gamer, what's up? This is a resub.
Indoor class.
Welcome back. The Rapidash ulted. Big back speed. I could have cross-shopped and then grabbed him. One's hitting bot. Probably has Unite. There it is. It's just 3 people down here, man. How are you losing on our pad? Bad. Did we work on the binder today? Clefairy. Clefairy, Clefable. I should have a good amount of Clefairy done, which is cool. Didn't realize how much of it was actually done. Tied to the boosted auto, man. Just wanted to get 13, that's why I tried to go for the kill. The Rapidash ult might have gone on cooldown there. I did a decent amount of damage, but it's cheeky already. Somehow my jungler's level 10. Oh, there, he just actually went to cap bot. Ray is healing. Just got back. Let's take another fight. Whole team is still here. Around time. check it out. Oh, I don't know how our Dodrio is level 11 this game. You got the entire jungle to work with. I have no flash shock suck. Every time I mean, this is my first Machamp game of the day. This is a good Machamp game. We had Rapid Spin Blastoise and a horse. Alright, good reminder to run an ad. You gotta work on your messages, John Maloria. That one's still too much, still too much. I'll see you back in another 10 minutes. OG Ender, come on, true. I play a good amount of Machamp. Machamp has the same cry as Slowbro, just pitched slightly higher and longer. I mean, it makes sense. Slowbro is also just a guy. Don't ban bro for his critical thinking questions. Just a little too far, you know? A little too far, that's all. Expect that in YouTube, not Twitch. It's true. Makes sense. I know the original games didn't have a lot of space on the cartridge. They also scrapped a bunch of evolution mons, right? From mons, because for that same reason. Mr. Mime's definitely a guy. Yeah, Mr. Mime is literally a guy. It's in the name. Mr. What's this? Pokemon with similar cries. 200 subscriber special. Let's go! Damn, they're at 18,000 now. Ditto. Wait, Venusaur and Dragonite? Oh yeah, they are. Scissor's also just a guy? He's a red guy, yeah. What the? Really? Mewtwo? I guess so, yeah. Are you a guy or the guy? True. Diglett and Doduo being the same makes sense. I hope Dugtrio and Dodrio were the same as well. Bro, Archeops and Yveltal being the same has to be like some... By then they had enough space in the game. That has to be fake. Maybe it's real? Yeah, but if it's real, it's not real because they didn't have space in the game. It's real because the devs thought it would be funny. the Glee version of the Mario song? Yeah. It's from one of the games. Sunshine, yeah, it's from Sunshine. I haven't played it. I wish I had. I would like to play it. I'm playing some Inteleon. Wait for the subathon. I kind of want to play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon for the subathon, to be honest. Bum ba 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 bum ba 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 bum. Any chance you know how to get world tickets? If not happen, know if there are things for people without tickets to do. Okay. So the way to get tickets is you miss the first opportunity, which would be to apply for the lottery and hope you get it that way. It's too late now. You can't get it through that. The other way is every competitor is given 2 spectator passes to share with friends and family. Most competitors are selling them or have sold theirs. The price everyone's selling them for is $150. This is a lot, I know, but even if you got through in the lottery, you would have to pay $100 anyways, so that's that. There's still competitors selling theirs. If you make a post on Twitter, you might be able to find some people. And to answer your other question, is there stuff for people to do without tickets? Yes. There's still, you won't get access to the Pokemon Center. Unless you know someone that has a reservation that takes you. But there's like vendors, there's some side events that happen outside of the main venue. There's stuff that you can do. You could also qualify as a competitor, yeah, but that's far too late. I'm charging 1 million. I know what I have. True. Guys, what is my Mewtwo's item build? I'm gonna have to lane with that. It's the Parasect item build. Yeah, he's on the wrong one. You could make a time machine and qualify. You can't travel back in the past. It's not. It's physically impossible. I'm sorry. 150 seems reasonable. Given the market price is 100, you could say that. IMO, it's not. It's just so competitive to get in. Everyone wants to get in. The market price is driven upwards. I don't think people should charge more than what the retail price is. Like I think the Poco, like I have a very I don't know, passionate opinion on it, you could say. And my opinion is that the Pokemon community already has to deal with scalpers so much for getting Switch 2s or getting sealed product in the TCG. Even freaking Pokemon Center plushies get scalped sometimes, right? And I feel like the competitors that get access to passes should be more reasonable to their fellow competitors or like fellow fans that are interested in the game. Is there going to be a Pokemon Center slot for Wednesday? That'd be sick. I didn't think there would be one. I hope I get one too. Gamer got top 4 at NAIC. He's a gamer. Well, he's a card game player. You know, can you really call them gamers? They put cards down on the table. But he put his cards on the table better than anyone else. Well, so annoyed. Overpaying to a competitor than a scalper, yeah. And I mean, 150 isn't. It could be worse, right? It could be worse. It could be. They could be charging like 300, 1,000. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I just feel like knowing that the retail price is 150 or 100 and then arbitrarily deciding 150 because you can is the part that upsets me. What do I do with my extra passes? One to my girlfriend, one to Goof. What does I miss? I didn't use LA Convention and Staples Center. I have no idea what went into their decision to even pick Anaheim in the first place. He's still playing Lorcana. I think he's playing the new League of Legends card game now. But I hear he's having fun with it, so that's good. I wasn't sure if if his model actually is gonna end up on the middle of the pad or not, but it doesn't. Honor Worlds was won by a former Yu-Gi-Oh player. That's cool. Hello? Jesse, how do you let someone on your watch just walk on the pad like that? Should have fell Singer the Cinder. I wouldn't have taken as much damage. Can you guys not hear the music? I'll turn it up. Any hashtags you recommend? Just go with hashtag Pokemon Unite. I killed the Slugger somehow. I had no space to go because I got walled by my own Crustle, man. Just press your ult before you die at least. They're not hitting it. My guard's AFK, so he's getting a 50 gap. Let me play the game at least, man. Only a minute left, man. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. Fine, we lose 0 points. We might not. No, still lose points. Still lose points. I don't even care about the points though, man. It's just I want to play the game. Alright. We can't end on a game like that, but one more and then I go to bed. Your alarm clock just went off. Oh, to run an ad? John Maloria's back. Good job, John Maloria. We're running an ad. Am I going to bed at 10 p.m.? Because normally I go to bed at like 8. I'm pushing my bedtime, you know? But I'll be live sooner tomorrow. I'll be live sooner tomorrow because instead of us having 2 scrims, I think we only have 1. Slow, bro. Playing Maridon. Is Earthbound the game with PK Fire? That guy? I only know him as the guy from Smash. PK Fire. Is this Earthbound music? I see. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even know that was a thing until like a couple years ago. Are the Earthbound games good, or is it nostalgia, you know? Like, I can comfortably say now that there's some Pokemon games that are not good, it's just nostalgia. Right? Like, a lot of the old Pokemon games don't really hold up that well. Lander? Dude, go play Pokemon Red with like no ROM hack, no emulator, like no nothing. Like Pokemon Red on cart. Go play. Like, it's not a good game, man. Fire Red and Leaf Green are much better for sure, but Pokemon Red plain is not good, man. Pokemon Yellow is a big improvement. I've played Yellow quite a bit. Gen 2 is also really good. Like, I think Generation 2 is way better than Generation 1. Gen 3 is probably peak in terms of old Pokemon games. And then Platinum is pretty goated. I think Emerald gets a lot of the hype, but I think Ruby and Sapphire are also just really solid games. To be honest, Diamond and Pearl are kind of mid. Only because of like the pacing of the game, right? And I only really remember this because I played BDSP recently, which I still enjoyed, don't get me wrong. But I realize how like the games are flawed. Gen 1, like the post game is mid. There isn't actually like a story, really. I mean, there is, but there isn't. Like, not that interesting. And it's just nostalgia, I feel like. Dude, half the game is you getting walled by Harden. Skill diff? I mean, kind of, but is that engaging skill diff? Maybe. I think I'm just shooting laser beams off cooldown. Miss. I did miss. What did you say to me, Toon? Yo, Vin, thanks for the raid. What tactical shifts do you think we'll see at Arsenal next season with the acquisition of Gyökeres? Is that a guy? Is that a guy? Sounds like a guy, I think. Gyökeres. Bastards, you just took all my fun. Hey, Vin. Don't say that. That's my teammate you're talking to, buddy. Can't talk to my teammate like that. Red and blue are good games. Guys, I don't know. You can think red and blue are good games, but how many of you are gonna go back and actually play the games? They're unblocked. Oh, my passive. Finn, that's pretty tough talk coming from a guy who couldn't even show up to a LAN. How many years in a row did you dodge NAIC, huh? Pretty tough talk coming from a guy who doesn't even play. Bro, what? I'd rather play a ROM hack where you... Yeah, that's the thing, like, when it comes to Gen 1, the game's been remade so many times, and every remake's just been better, but also, like, I don't know, it's just hard to sit through it, the actual playthrough of the game, man. Oh my god. Have I ever played Pokemon Channel? You can't play TV, bro. You can watch TV, but you can't play TV. That's how that works. It has card packs? That sounds broken. I would play it. Ever played Pokemon Unite? I don't think I have, actually. Somebody say packs. Alright guys, I'm gonna go to bed. I am actually kind of sleepy. And by kind of sleepy, I mean my eyes feel heavy. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Every day is a new day. Every moment is a new moment. I'ma show you how great I am. Lol, as soon as I join too, yeah. I mean, how could I continue streaming when I know Sun Wukong is in the chat? I couldn't. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for hanging out.